Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. And today is another interview, another inspiration. And I will be joined this morning by Kadia too. She is based in the UK with her family and with her two lovely kids. And her story is a reminder that for every journey, there is the decision that a person should have and their why they started this business. So this morning, let us all welcome my guest, Kadia too.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kadia too. Good morning. Thanks for saying yes to this invite.
Oh, you're welcome.
And so before we proceed to the interview proper, could you tell something about yourself before starting this business, and then how did you start this business, and
Mhm.
where did you find this business? Was there someone who told you about this business, and what was your first impression? But first, introduce yourself.
Yeah,
The
of
floor is
course.
yours.
Thank you so much, Isa. It's a pleasure to be here. That's the beauty of the business, right? We connect with different people. So, hi, everyone, whoever is watching live and whoever will be watching replay. I'm Kadia too. I'm originally from Guinea and I live in the UK. I am a mom of two. I work part time. And yeah, so I found this digital business online. Okay. So I was kind of looking for something when I became a first time mom. I did not want to leave my child, to a care of somebody else. I wanted to have more time with him. So that's when I started looking, to do something at the side that is flexible, so I don't need to leave him and go in order to do that. And then I started looking because I knew, there's a possibility online. I've been many people, doing things online, but I wasn't sure exactly what I would do. So I started looking, and then I came across an ad. And my first impression, I was a bit skeptical, right? Like many people, because I wasn't sure if this will be the right fit for me. But then I took
Yeah.
the action, I learned, I followed the system, and then the more I learned, I realized, yeah, definitely this is something that I would go into, because there's a step-by-step training that I could follow, and there was a mentorship available. So I told myself, yes, definitely I will be able to. That's when I started, and looking back, I'm really grateful that I started.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
thing here. I had a bit uh, doubt in
Mm-hmm.
starting this business. But then when I saw the potential of this business, I started right away that night when I watched the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about the webinar and the website, because
Yeah.
those two things are the first two things that we encountered in doing this business. Because when we see an ad, we have to register on a website to watch
Yeah.
the webinar. So people, many of you, for those of you who don't know what is a website, why are we always talking about website and panel and funnel? So can you explain what is the importance of those two, especially for the beginners?
Okay. So yeah, so that's a really good question, because one of the things that really I loved about the business, because there was a website and a webinar, right? So the first thing, a website is a page that people can go to and get information about the business, like a brief information about the business. Okay. So it's like, let's say it's like your physical, like your virtual store, I would say, but we don't have anything to sell in the back, where you can go and learn about what we do. Okay, that's the website. And a webinar is a presentation done online, explaining more in detail about the business model. Okay, so instead of, as a beginner, because you'll be learning the training, learning everything, instead of you being there explaining all of that for people, we have in place a webinar that will do that for you. So that's really that was a game changer for me, because while I was learning, I said, okay, yeah, when somebody asks me about the business, there's somewhere where I can direct them for them to go and learn more, and then they can come back to me with questions that they have. So that's the webinar. And in order to have access to the webinar, you have to go through the website. You register. Like for us, you have to register with your name and a valid email address, and then you will have access to the webinar. So yeah, in brief, that's what it does. So it's really useful for beginner. I mean, for all business owner, it's really useful. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Over time, we are learning many things about
Yeah.
this business.
Mm-hmm.
And then, based on your experience,
Mm-hmm.
because you're doing this for several years, what do you think are the qualities of a person to start this business, or the kind of mindset
Mm-hmm.
that they should have to be able to succeed this business?
Thank you for that question. Looking back, I'm just, so you have to have the mindset of willing to be able to learn, okay? Because there's a learning process in this business. And like anything else that you will venture for the first time, you have to learn in order to master the thing that you are doing, right?
Mhm.
So you have to be coachable, able to apply what you learn, and don't be hard on yourself as well, because when you start, you want to master everything, but you cannot do that. You have to go step by step, learn as you go and apply as you go. So and also be consistent, because showing up today and then not showing up after, like, let's say 1 month, then obviously that we don't call that consistent. So you have to be consistent, learn, apply, and be consistent. And
Mhm.
then don't be hard on yourself, just do step by step. So those things are, I would say, are really important. Yeah.
Yes, because we don't have to master everything in this business,
Yeah.
or else you will get exhausted. There are lots of time. Take a small step, one at a time. The important thing here is your consistency,
Mhm.
and that is the key.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've been in the business for many years, and you are a coach.
Yeah.
So do you think this business really answered that this business could give you the good future for you and your family?
I would say yes, absolutely. Okay.
Mhm.
So when I started, my main reason for starting is that I wanted to have an extra income and then have more time with my kids, right? But the more I stayed in, I realized that there's more that I was able to learn and apply in my life. Okay. Like my confidence. Okay. I am naturally shy. Okay. So it's really difficult for me sometimes to put myself out there, to come out of my comfort zone. So this business have allowed me to learn and be able to do that. Okay. And meeting different people from different background, having those connections, sometimes you can connect with somebody, you can even share things that are not business related, so all of that is things that I would say, yes, definitely it has helped me as doing this business. Yeah.
Yeah. In doing our activity, digital activity in this business, we should connect to people who has similar situation to us.
Mm.
For example, you are talking now to a mother with the same situation as yours, taking
Mhm.
care of her family, but still looking an extra stream of income online. What advice could you give to a mother that want to start this business particularly?
Yeah. So what I would advise to a mother, who's watching this and wanting to start this digital business, but they're a bit, skeptical, I would say you are capable of. Sometimes we underestimate ourselves of what we are able to do. Okay.
Mhm.
But you will only know that by giving your chance of trying it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a system in place, so you don't just have to come and then uh get to do everything. There is a step by step. Come, follow the system, and
Mhm.
then definitely there will be a room for you in this business. Because as a mother, I would say like spending time with my kid was one of the main reason why I started this business. And this business give you that flexibility, okay? And you are not restricted by location. Wherever you are, as long as you have a good connection, you are able to do this business. So yes, definitely, um, check it up. You will be grateful to have done that for yourself and your family.
Yes. And one thing that we are doing, business owners, is that when we feel we're not motivated,
Hmm.
all we need to do is to recall our why we
Yeah.
started this business. Yeah. And our goal, why we started this business. So you've been in the business for so many years, and sometimes goals evolves.
Hmm.
So have you added another goal to your goal before you started this business? Because sometimes people change, and the situation are changing in our business, especially now that we are in digital era. So I'm thinking to ask you that question, if your goal evolves.
So yes, definitely it has, because when I started, I had only one child. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that goal got bigger. Now I have two, right? So that only makes it more bigger. But one of the other things is that is inspiring other women like me, to come out of their comfort zone. Because I've like few days back, somebody messaged me, who started the business, but she's not related to me into the business, but she's doing the same business. And then she said, "Oh, you inspired me." And then I started the business. And that made me so happy. I said, "Oh, Alhamdulillah, like, what I'm doing is inspiring somebody to want to change a change for themselves, something better for themselves and their family." So the fact that I'm able to inspire other women to be able to believe that they can do more, that they deserve more, that really means a lot. So yes, definitely. And then creating a lasting legacy for my family, because I'm not doing only this for myself, because the beauty of what we do, we can pass it on to our children, right? Some people don't know that, but we,
Mhm.
as we are inside, we know that. So yeah, so it's just the impact that I'll be doing to for other people in the long term, not just now, but in the long term, because I'm thinking big right now. Yeah.
Yes. Because sometimes we are also inspired by
Yeah,
helping other people. Yeah, right? So
absolutely.
what you have said, you inspired someone by seeing your post. And if I'm going to check your business page, I will get inspired too. You know why? Because on your consistency, on your post, I can see that you are a mother. You are a mother that taking care of your kids, that you are not missing milestones of your
Yeah.
family, and at the same time you are doing this business. So from that post, I can say to myself, this mother of two is doing many errands every day, yet in fact she's still doing another business.
Yeah.
So if she can, why can't I? So I will
Absolutely.
get inspired if I can see your post, because you are posting about your family, about your kids, that you are following them, and then about your business, everything about you. So you are really posting the authentic you. And that is very important in our business,
Yeah.
to be authentic, because in digital era we don't know anymore what if this post is created by AI. That is why we are doing the live, we are posting every day to show people that we are real people getting real results. So
Absolutely.
any last word for your followers, for other moms out there who has the same situation like you? I know you have already said before, but any last word? Yes, you have explained
So,
it before.
so
Yeah.
my last word is that you are not just a mother to your kid.
Mhm.
Okay, you can be more than that, because sometimes when we have kid, sometimes the society, how, culture and society is shaped, is like when you are mother, you are merely, your is your kid only. Of course, is that's what you choose to do, is absolutely fine, but you can be more than only a mother. You can be a business owner if you choose to. Just know that you there's opportunity out there. You just need to be able to look for it and follow the step that is there in order for you to find out. So yeah, so you are capable of doing whatever you put your mind into. So yeah, that's my last word.
Yeah, well explained. Thank you, Kajatu. And for those of you who are still feeling comfortable in your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone, because all good and amazing opportunities can be found outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Another interview, another inspiration. Thank you, Kajatu, for your time.
Thank you
And
for
for
having
those who
me.
are watching replay, thank you, thank you. Me and Kajatu, we appreciate you. So thank you again,
Thank you.
Kajatu.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Bye bye.
Bye bye.